Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new review. We will be reviewing Batwoman, fourth episode of season 2. It was a great one, I'm telling you. Before we go into the topic of today, let me introduce you to my channel. So basically, over here, you will be finding gaming content. You will be finding DC TV reviews and discussion and everything about that. You will also be finding Boruto Naruto Next Generation content, the manga, and a little bit of the anime. So that's pretty much it. It's a testing platform to see what will make people react the most. And if people are more toward my gaming content, I will put the emphasis on the gaming and vice versa. If it's the DCTV that will get more views, more DCTV content will show up here. So, with that being said, let's go over to the topic of today. The episode start off with basically a radio individual that speak about the new drug in the street that use fear, and it's really addictive. And then we get to see Batwoman arresting someone for using that drug, and she investigates to see who sell that product to stop that drug sale because that drug kills people. So it's a foreshadowing for a future villain, I guess, being a scarecrow with the fear drug, the fear toxin, I guess. So that was very interesting as a start. You are right into the action here, and we get to see the few changed they brought to the Batmobile, and that was good. That was very interesting. And then, just out of a coincidence, Batwoman meets some kid, and that kid is searching for his brother, I guess. And here's an issue, like, that kid triggered an alarm, but how he knew Batwoman was around? It was like some kind of guess. Oh, maybe she will show up. And how did he trigger the alarm? Did he broke a window or something? That was weird. Then we get to see a little bit more of the new Batwoman past. So basically, we get to see Ryan Wilder flashbacks of her days when foster home and foster parents were taking care of her, I guess, and that was interesting. Um, and I felt like she was not treated well by the other ones, and I kind of felt bad for her. We also get to meet her first girlfriend, I guess, because that girl is another one of these outcasts, and they bond in some ways, and it's really happening very fast. And then during that same flashback, we could see Ryan Wilder really enjoying comics, and yeah, she's reading a lot of these. And then they are pushing another some kind of agenda, like blacks are always victim. Okay, we got it. It's not the first time. Like, it's the fourth episode about black people being victim. We get it. I don't understand how it can be empowering for them getting that kind of stuff. Like, the girl was saying, "Oh, I didn't stole it." We know it. Like, that's a kid. Like, Anyway, now she get the candy lady. Um, After justifying the comics for free, she meets a candy lady. That candy lady offers jelly beans, and Ryan Walder is an outcast, so she says no, she don't want candies. Then that girl has comics in um in her car. So basically, she offers to Ryan, look at these comics. I can give you some. Then Ryan Waters, the first time she says no, but then she changed her mind in like a minute. Once she get into the car to see the comics, she get kidnapped. She got kidnapped. Yeah. And by the way, I forgot to mention something. Ryan Walder actually says to the Chinese girl, I forgot her name, one of the main cast. Um, they're speaking together inside of her van, and she's saying, "I'm sleeping there" and everything. And then I was wondering, where is Ryan Walder taking her shower? Maybe she's not taking any, but man, oh, I feel bad for her. She's not taking showers. That that smell would be awful, I think. It's sad. Anyway, now they bond together because basically the Chinese one says, "Oh, I have an apartment by the bar. If you want, I need a roommate." Okay, I guess that will give them more reason to share screen together, I guess. Anyway, now they investigate. We get to see Jacob looking for Kate, and at the very end, Batwoman story and Jacob's story meets together. It's really weird. Like in real life, not everything is connected that well. But okay, let's disregard it and keep going with the episode. Luke discovers Sophie is actually working with Alice. Let's be real. I told this earlier in many reviews. Alice is too much as of right now. I feel like her story should end soon. She is very interesting. She is one of the best characters, but this season she's overused. Like I'm saturated of seeing her. However, in this episode, she was a good comic relief, and I kinda liked it. But there's a big but here. She is too much used. Like build other new characters that are as appealing as Alice. Because let's be real, Alice is free only because she's one of the main cast members. If she was not one of the main cast members, then she would be locked up in Arkham or anything, and maybe she would have her own storyline inside of Arkham. I don't know. Anyway, she is free because she's part of the search team for Kate. Alice was great in first season. In second season, I just feel like she's here because people liked her in last season. Because she's pointless. Okay, they made some kind of link with Ryan Wilder past. So basically, Um, we go back to the Candy Woman house many years ago when Ryan Walder was 13. She was basically in the last floor of the house, and she could apparently hear clearly kids in front of the house. And these kids were not looking for Ryan Walder, they were looking for Alice. So basically, what's going on when Ryan was kidnapped? Uh, the candy lady told her, "Look, I will break you within 60 days. Like, you will be isolated during these 60 days, and I will break you." So now I'm really wondering how she could hear what exactly people were saying in front of the house. Now let's disregard it because that search party is actually the reason why at the end Ryan finally finds the place where the candy lady is. So basically, now we got Ryan being stupid, says, "Oh, let's go to that candy lady house. I will bring back the missing kid." So now another coincidence. Once Ryan Wilder arrives and meets the person, that person already has gang members around her to protect her, I guess. Now Ryan is getting knocked out and brought in the upper floor, and then Ryan Walder is doing another stupid thing. She is getting captured, and then when she escapes, she hits the girl, and only to sure she survived. Ryan Walder tell her, "I'm the girl you wanted to break few years ago. I'm not broken." Okay, that shows like Ryan Walder is a strong character in itself. She's not that easy to break. But she is also saying like who she is. So the thing is, if Batwoman show up to stop Candy Lady in future episode, I don't know. If they interact again with each other, like the Candy Lady will probably already know like Ryan Walder is Batwoman, and that's wrong. But anyway, it's not like Ryan Walder likes to hide her identity. She was calling to Luke, "Hey Luke," over the radio while they were gangster member in previous episode. Anyway, we also get to see more of Alice, and that's pretty much it. I think I spoke about pretty much everything. That episode in itself, I liked it a lot because it was very dark, but it has flaws like any other episode. And I forgot to speak about the ending. So the ending basically we go to Ryan Walder saving Jacob from being killed because that's another main cast member and they don't want to kill main cast member. So yeah, the black kid was used by the gang to kill Jacob, but finally did not because most of the time when you only get a episode like this during your week and it's not a penultimate episode or a final episode or even a premiere, if it's just one of the episode in a season, usually they don't kill off characters. So obviously they needed to use war to save the boy from killing the other one. That was cringy, but that's just my own opinion. That kind of stuff happens a lot. That episode is not bad because of it. It's just could be better. Like we've seen it already, that kind of stuff. So yeah, my overall thought about the episode, I liked it a lot because it was darker than usual. And what went wrong? Basically, they are pushing agenda. We already seen that agenda before, and I feel like it's doing circle. We learned more about Ryan, so I like that character more with this episode, and that's good. That really helps her. But the surrounding is not amazing, and it need to improve because I really want to enjoy this series. I really want to enjoy it, and yeah, it has a lot of potential, but they need to improve the way they do stuff. Like, we know she is a lesbian, like, she is saying it almost every week. Got it, understood. When you go at The Flash, do you see Barry always saying, yo, I'm heterosexual? Or go back to Arrow. Do you always see Oliver saying, yo, I like girls? Yes, they have love interest there, and you see love interests around, but they don't need to remind you with words lesbian, 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 or gay or hetero. They don't need this because we know it. So why here? Because we got a lesbian character, they need to remind it to us every week. We know it. If we watched it from day one, we know it. We know that character sexuality, and that's okay. Like, that's okay. Stop reminding us. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm looking forward for the next episode because I know that story and that series can be good. I'm just waiting for that day to happen. As of right now, it's at the best mediocre. That season is much better than the first one because our main character don't feel like a Oliver 2.0 but a failed Oliver. This time we get a new character, and I feel like it's as gotten darker and it's good. I like dark show, and if that show is dark but the main character is some kind of light, like what Ryan is, because what Ryan is, she's funny, she's appealing, she's interesting. I'm telling you, that can be a good show because we got the Flash, light-hearted, we got Supergirl, light-hearted, we got Legend. Most of the DC TV show are light-hearted and they're light. They are funny, they are interesting. Black Lightning is the darker one with Batwoman right now, and that's good. They all have their own tone, if we can say it that way. So with that being said, um I forgot to mention something. Fight choreography is much better. It has improved. It need improvement because we are nowhere near Arrow, but it has gotten better. I liked it. Anyway, have a great day.